Alright fellas, it's taste test time. We're gonna have a glass of the Californian common that I brewed 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago or something. Can't remember. Just get one poured. So, been in keg probably 2 weeks now. Just let that settle a minute. So it's been in keg roughly 2 weeks, and for anybody that don't know, it's California Common, and it was brewed out at Bible, and it's one I've been meaning to do quite a while. Anyway, finally got round to it, brewed it, got my laminated sheet with all my bits and bobs on. I'll just give you a quick run through of grain bill and what have you. So it was a 23 litre batch, and your grain bill was pale malt 3.8 kilo, Vienna malt a kilo, although I were about, I can't remember, something like 300 grams short of a kilo of Vienna malt, so I just substituted that with more pale. So nearly there to recipe with ingredients. Crystal malt and chocolate malt. Crystal malt 300 grams, chocolate malt 50 grams. 1 hour 10 minutes boil, and the only hop we used was Northern Brewer, which was a hop I'd never used before, and it was 41 grams at start at boil, 14 grams last 10 minutes at boil, and that was it. That's all we had. If you do it at Buck, it's a Y yeast 2112, or alternative is a US05 according to Buck. So I used a US05. And there she is. Now it is cloudy. It's one of the cloudiest beers I've had in my keg. But saying that, the couple I've had, it really is spot on. But like I say, it is clearing out slowly. I reckon I'll get a quarter of that keg, or just over a quarter of the keg, and it'll start to come clear. But we're not that bothered about clear beers, are we? Anyway, so in book it says this is an American style amber ale with a clean lager-like finish. The woody, minty hop aromas and flavours come from the German Northern Brewer hops. Now, because it was saying ale with a clean lager-like finish, I was thinking, I don't know why I made, I was thinking it was going to look more like a lager style beer. But when you actually look at what it actually says, American style amber ale, well, it's definitely not a light amber, although it does look darker on camera actually. And it's an ale, so it's not a lager. Lager-like finish, and I think that's referring more to flavour, but still, it's pouring. It's got a lovely head on it. I think I've got this carb just about right actually. but this Stella tap I think would be more suited for lagers and that. It's just giving it just a little bit too much head, in my opinion, for my own personal taste. So if I ever brew this again, I'll have it on one of my others. But anyway, so there it is. And what's it saying we're supposed to get? Minty hop aromas. Well, I don't know about minty. If I'm honest, I seem to be getting more of a malt aroma. I don't know. Maybe that 300 grams that I was short on Vienna has made a difference. But nevertheless, cheers. It's got definitely a dry finish to it. Not a super dry finish, but there's a nice dryness there. More dryness than bitterness. Just a slight bitterness, but dryness is what I get that's overriding. And I suppose, yeah, like it's saying in the book, a lager-like finish. Well, you do get a crisp dryness in a lager, don't you? So, yeah, maybe that's where lightness is. Definitely a dry bitterness to that end, but I like it. And your initial first drink, it's malts. Malts with just a little hint and a hop back down to it. And anybody that's more into the beers rather than the IPAs and the pale ales and what have you, I think you'd really like this. So if you've not brewed this one out at book, and you've got the book, and you've been doing more lagers and pales and IPAs and wheat beers and stuff, I'd give it a go. It's a nice alternative. And even though we've been having some decent weather, we're still not into summer months where you want to smash a few lagers and that back. So I think this is spot on. I think if I did it again, which I would be willing to brew this again, I think it's good enough. I'd just make sure that I cold crash it a bit longer and get it a bit clearer before going in keg. Might even use some finings on it, or gelatin or something next time. But yeah, California Common. If you've not tried it, give it a go. Cheers.